The Boxer Rebellion, starting in 1899, originated from a profound grassroots movement known as the UnitedStates, roughly translated to righteous and harmonious fists. This group initially emerged as a response to the widespread drought and famine affecting northern China, leading to widespread unrest and anti-foreign sentiment. As foreign powers and missionaries began to encroach on Chinese lands to spread their culture and religion, many local communities felt increasingly threatened. The influx of foreign influence sparked tension, often provoking local residents who revered their traditions and sovereignty. The Qing dynasty, then ruling over China, initially portrayed ambiguity towards the Boxers. Facing internal and external pressures, the Qing found itself walking a tightrope, trying to preserve a nation, while dealing with foreign powers demanding trade benefits, legal rights, and religious freedom. The Boxers were supported by various secret societies that held deep-rooted grievances against the Qing dynasty and foreigners. Prominent among these was the mysterious 8 Trigram Society, who played a critical role in galvanizing the Boxer cause and expanding their influence among locals. As word of the Boxers spread, villagers began to join the cause, even instigating attacks on foreign missionaries and Chinese Christians. This grassroots mobilization sparked a fierce and determined uprising that placed foreign nationals in stark danger. As the Boxers' influence grew, foreign powers residing in China became increasingly unsettled. In a bid to protect their interests, an alliance known as the Eight-Nation Alliance was formed, encompassing Japan, Russia, Britain, the USA, France, Germany, Italy, and Austria-Hungary. This coalition became a formidable force against the rebellion. Beijing became a critical focal point of tensions. The Boxers, motivated by their anti-foreign sentiments and inspired by traditional Chinese martial arts, laid siege to Beijing's legation quarter, where many coveted foreigners sought refuge. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, the Eight-Nation Alliance swiftly dispatched armed forces to quell the Boxer Rebellion. Their intent was clear: crush the uprising to reimpose their order and maintain their influence within China. Initially cautious, the Qing dynasty shifted its stance during the rebellion. An imperial edict was issued that supported the Boxers, igniting armed conflicts between the Qing forces, Boxers, and foreign troops. Tianjin represented a significant battleground during the rebellion. As a port city, its capture was pivotal for the foreign powers to secure supplies and reinforcements. The battle for Tianjin showcased the desperation and fierce resistance from both sides. Through July and August of 1900, intense battles and decisive losses occurred. The clashes led to significant casualties on both sides, with neither party willing to concede. The mounting toll of the rebellion impacted the Qing government heavily. Empress Dowager Cixi wielded substantial influence in the rebellion's narrative. Manipulative and cunning, her backing of the Boxers stood as a calculated gamble to rid China of these invasive foreign evils. As the rebellion dragged on, foreign troops exacted harsh retribution, including acts of violence and pillaging against Chinese civilians. This retaliation further deepened hostilities and burned bridges between cultures. On August 14, 1900, foreign forces successfully captured Beijing, marking a significant defeat for the Boxers and Qing defenders. The city fell after intense fighting, signaling a swift end to the resistive efforts. The fall of Beijing symbolized the inexorable decline of the Boxer movement. Leaders were captured, imprisoned, or executed, with many Boxers fleeing in desperation. In the aftermath of the uprising, a staggering treaty known as the Boxer Protocol was enacted. Moving forward, it placed heavy reparation burdens upon the Qing, further leading towards economic hardship and weakening the dynasty's reign. Crippled by the costly rebellion and the Boxer Protocol stipulations, the Qing dynasty's authority sharply declined, paving the way for revolutionary changes and the eventual rise of the Republic of China. The Boxer Rebellion, while unique, shared characteristics with other uprisings such as the Taiping Rebellion. Both events underscore significant themes of defiance, resistance, and the struggle against foreign dominance. The international intervention provided mixed outcomes. While it established temporary peace, it deepened Chinese dissatisfaction with foreign powers, leading to lasting resentment that influenced later revolutionary movements. Playing into the popular lore, many Boxers believed they possessed supernatural powers, claiming immunity to bullets and the ability to call upon divine strength. These beliefs bolstered their fearlessness in the face of well-armed adversaries. Central to their identity, traditional Chinese martial arts invigorated the Boxer movement. It wasn't merely for combat, it represented cultural pride and defiance. While headlines often focus on the men, many women contributed to the rebellion, offering support, smuggling supplies, and even participating in some confrontations. The Boxer Rebellion undoubtedly marked a turning point within China's history. A pivot towards modernization eventually rendered Qing rulers obsolete. Initially overshadowed by confusion and prejudice, the rebellion was seen as a chaotic backlash. However, perspectives have evolved to recognize the complex socio-political drivers. The Boxer Rebellion left a lasting cultural scar, fostering a spirit of national pride and the enduring quest for sovereignty. Its lessons continue to shape Chinese identity and modern policies. Most ordinary Chinese hoped for peace and prosperity. Despite their trials during the rebellion, they held a transformed sense of defiance as a lesson to future generations. International media portrayed the rebellion according to their own agendas. Often sensationalized stories led to further misinformation, misunderstanding, and fear. Many Boxers resented missionary activities, as Christianity was seen as a foreign intrusion that threatened traditional Confucian and Buddhist values, intensifying their hostility.